guys, welcome back to Gagne Farms. Today we're going to be working in the garden. If you're new here, I'm Eric, and we do lots of homesteading things on this channel. We do gardening, we do maple syrup, we do canning, all the cool stuff. So if you guys enjoy that content, stick around. All right, let's get to working on this raised bed. So we just got some 2x10s that we picked up at the store. And holy moly, let me tell you, the price of lumber these days is through the roof. I like to countersink any kind of project I'm doing. It kind of hides the head of the screw, gives it a better seat in the wood, and hopefully it doesn't split our wood either. So we're gonna go ahead and put in a few countersinks here. I have just a drill bit with a countersink bit attached as well. And we're going to attach this with some 3-inch deck screws. These here are coated so they don't rust out. They're for outside, so I like to use them as well. This really helps with not splitting the wood. I always hate trying to put something together and then the wood splits on you and it doesn't last as long. This here's pretty easy build. So all this is here is a 2x10. I got 3 2x10s. I cut 1 in half. And we're going to have a 4x8 raised bed. I don't have a whole lot of room for anything longer right now. This is what we sectioned off, and we're going to give it a shot. Not sure if you guys seen the price of lumber lately, but it's pretty expensive. So right now I just got enough for one of these, and I think this coming week I'm going to get enough for the other 2, and we'll put those in. We can't start planting right now. We've actually got a little bit of a snowstorm coming here this coming week, so they're predicting anywhere between 1 inch and 8 inches. So with Michigan, you never know if it's going to be that 1 or 8. So we're going to hold off planting and get this next cold snap through, and then we're going to really start jamming in the garden here. That's our next thing, is to just get everything in. We've got lots of starts inside, and we got to get the stuff in the ground sooner or later. So I filled this with clean out from the chicken coop, and it's about half, 3/4 of the way full right now. What I'm going to do is, before we get ready to plant, I'm going to put a nice layer of our finished compost on top, and we'll plant directly into that. All right, let's move on. Now we're going to pot up our pepper plants we started back in March. Chickens really enjoy me out here on the picnic table. They like to come sit with us. They're very friendly chickens. I like that. I like that they come out and hang out with us quite a bit. There we have it. We got all our peppers potted up. Look at all that. That's a mess of peppers right there. So we got some bell peppers here. We got, let's see, 10. And we got banana peppers. I've got 11 of those. Pepperoncinis, I got 10 of those. Hungarian wax peppers, I got 10 of those. And jalapeno, I ended up with 17 of those. So not bad. They were starting to get a little bit wet in the house in the little cell trays, so I wanted to get them potted up and get them roots going a little bit better. Peppers take a long time to get, well, they take a long time to grow really, but it takes a long time for them to germinate and to really get a good root set. So they look great now. Plant some more seed potatoes. I'm going to try the Ruth Stout method here with our second batch of potatoes. I've got some Kennebecs and some Yukon Golds. So we're going to give this method a shot. We've never tried it before, and follow along throughout the season and we'll see how this goes. Come on, let's go plant some taters. Go get a little bit of compost we're going to put on top of the ground here, and then we'll get to planting. kind of a corner of the garden we haven't used much. We used to have strawberries in here. They didn't do very well. So I think I'm actually going to dig them up and move them. And I'm just going to try to do this small corner right here with our potatoes. We're going to see how it goes. This is always a kind of a learning experience for us, so if it doesn't work here this time, we'll try it somewhere else. So I'm just going to kind of loosen up the ground here a little bit. I'm going to lay our compost on top of that, and then we'll plant our potatoes, and then we'll cover it with the straw. Good there, doesn't it? I know it's not completely compost, but it will be a lot better than just laying them on top of the ground. See, we're planting the Yukon Gold, or Yukon Golds right now, right?
Yes, we're planting the Yukon Golds right now.
All right.
I'm gonna put 4 across.
Yep. This is how Candace plants.
Wow. This is called the trying not to step in compost method. Like a little baby tater.
And then these are the Kennebec.
There's the Papa Tater. And the Mama Tater. And the little baby tater. Just right.
Okay, there's our taters. Now we're just gonna layer it with straw. That's that. Now we just let her set, and it'll decompress there a little bit too. So
compress.
It'll compress a little bit there too. So it's about 18 inches high right now. But yeah, there we go. Now we just got to dig them up in the fall. We'll see how this goes. We'll give you guys updates throughout the year.
What are we doing now, Mr. Gagne?
Well, we got some asparagus we're going to put in the ground, and I'm thinking about moving these strawberries. What do you think?
Yep. I'm just along for the ride.
These bare root asparagus here, you're supposed to plant the crown just at the ground line, right at the top of the soil. So that's what we're going to do here. So you can see that one right there. It's already sprouted in the bag a little bit. So there's a couple of them like that. So it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 6, 10 maybe. So I'm going to put some compost down too. Oh, that probably...
There's my asparagus.
There you go. So this we won't be able to harvest this year, but possibly next year, we'll see. Harvest lightly next year, and then usually the third year is when you can really start harvesting.
Yeah,
so.
it's 3 years before you can harvest it. I don't know. We tried it before, but it didn't really take, so we really didn't ever get anything off of it, and so I'm much more hopeful for this batch.
Yep.
Because it's definitely something we eat.
Yeah, a lot of.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it, guys. Today we got a raised bed made. We got our pepper plants up potted. We planted our potatoes and our asparagus. So if you guys enjoy this kind of content, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out here at Gagne Farms. So thanks again, guys, for sticking around. We'll catch you on the next one.